Hey Rare Drops, it's Skull's Nightshade, and I will be featuring our newest AC Scratch ticket. So this one is actually a collab, one that I'm very excited for because we finally get cast parts. This week we have the Frame Arm Style 24. So this is our second collab in NGS with Frame Arms. Last time it was Frame Arms Girl. This time this one's Frame Arm Style. I don't know a lot about the Frame Arm series, but I do know that those are a bit different. So let's go ahead and start by taking a look at our bonuses. And I mean, it doesn't seem like we really have anything crazy in the bonuses. We have the select ticket at 30, select ticket at 60. We have some augment protects, but it doesn't look like we have any bonus like cosmetics or anything like that. All right, and now we're gonna take a look at the prize list. So we got a lot of featured items here. We are going to have cast parts that we're looking at, so I'm going to keep my character pretty much the same instead of swapping to the other character, since we're not really looking at a whole lot of base wear. And I took off the hat and the shoes since those would be the only things to get in the way. All right, so let's start with the Durga parts, and we're going to put the Durga body, arms, and legs together to show the full set. There we go. My cast colors are a little bit dark. I think we have 2 different layers with black. All right, and then for the ornament parts, it looks like you can take off the chest piece, the top of the arm pieces, and I assume the front of the legs. Yep, I really like those legs. Wow, I've been playing with type 1 casts. Actually, if you guys look at the cast day video from our past event last month, then, or I guess this month, earlier this month, then you can see my cast looks I've been messing around with. So yeah, I think I might be picking those up. All right, we have the B variant of everything, which to me looks the same, but let's see. I mean, I don't really see a big difference in the preview. More than likely, it's the textures that are different, because it looks like the same pieces come off, but that's what I noticed from the set, the difference between the B variant. All right, so now we actually have a base wear, type 2 base wear, and this is the Durga IG. I actually thought this was a cast set, but there is a cast set, but this is the base wear that looks similar. So we have the Durga IG, and if we take the parts off, you can take off the waist piece and the chest piece. The boots are very cute. All right, and we have the Durga IGB. We have the V2, which doesn't have the shoes and the arms. Sorry, my feet look a little weird. I have them a small size for now. That shouldn't affect the cast looks at all. And it looks like the same parts go away, so the chest piece and the waist piece. So this gives you a little bit more skin to work with. All right, and now we have the V22, which is same deal with the V2. We have the DQV, the IG DQV. I actually, okay, that threw me off. I actually thought that was a variant. I was like, what is a DQV variant? What is this now? All right, no, that's just the name of the actual base wear. And I think this might be my favorite version of it. For the DQV, you can take off the same pieces and you have that metallic color on it. All right, and now we have the DQVB. And that's pulling from the innerwear. We have the Durga IG body. We're going to also put the arms and the legs together to show the full set. Since it shows my other cast parts, I don't want to mix those up. And it looks like if this is similar to the other one, Then the body piece. Okay, the body piece is that skirt part, kind of like the layering wear. The arm piece is at the top, kind of like the type 1 base wear. And the leg piece is the front of the knees, like the type 1 base wear as well. All right, cool. Now we have the Durga IG DQV body, arms, and legs. And I think this is another situation with the textures. Again, I can't tell very well. So if anyone wants to clarify that in the comments, I'll pin that and people can know how the textures actually work, or the difference between the variants, because I don't really see them. So yeah, all right. So same deal with the pieces you can take off. Now we have the V2 version of the body. So V2, the legs, as well as, oh, hold on, wait. Nope, I think it's just the body and the legs we have a V2 version for, not the arms. Okay. So with that being said, same deal for the body, the skirt part goes away, and for the arms, oh wait, no, just kidding. The arms are the regular arms. All right, so that top piece still goes away. It doesn't look like there's any change with the legs. All right, so we have the Durga IG DQV body V2. Oh my goodness, these variants are gonna kill me. All right, so this one looks even cooler. All right, so we have a lot of different variants of this same set of cast parts. We have the body and the legs. For that, still the arms are the standard arms, and for the body, the big skirt goes away, and of course the arms work the same. Okay, so now we have the emote flying base 5. That is going to be the type 1 variant, and this is the type 2 variant. All right, it kind of looks like a backwards keyblade. All right, we have the Durga IG hair, which, if you guys didn't know, cast hair is overpowered, especially if it's multicolored. This one looks like it's a single colored one, but it's still really nice with the headpiece. And that headpiece comes off, leaving this hairstyle. So the back piece on the head stays on, but the front piece can be toggled off. All right, we have the B variant of the hair. And let's see. Okay, so the B variant doesn't have the top head ornament, but the back head ornament can come off. So that's probably the closest to like just the hair that you can get. All right, we have the Durga Eye head. This goes with the type 1 setup. We have the B variant of that head. All right, and now we have a weapon camo, the Hail Rung. We also have the Alinar Rod. Hold on, let's see, the Hail Rung. Oh, this one's actually for Harmonizer. Let's go. And this one is for Partisan. Let's see, that's dual blades. I think it's dual blades, double saber and soaring blades. We also have wand, rod, and harmonizer. The Alinar Rod. All right, we have that for rod, sword, partisan, double saber, gunblade, rifle, and wand. Okay, we have Magform Durga, which you can't really see a preview of that, but it's a tiny little mag. It's very cute. Get a little anime girl next to you. We have the, the DQV variant, which, I mean, you guys can look at the preview above my head. And now for accessories, we have the Durga Eye Ion Blasters. Which, let's actually get rid of that weapon. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's much better. Okay, we have Ion Blasters. We have the IG Ion Blasters, so a different variant. We have the IG ribbon. Let's put the ribbon on. All right, we have the IGDQV tiara, the expansion armor E dress. So that looks like the last variant of the Type 2 cast set as an accessory. We have the expansion armor C. All right, and now we have build parts. So we're gonna have to look at the preview above my head once again. We have the mechanical chain base, the mechanical chain base B, the mechanical chain base C, the mechanical chain base D, and that's it for our build parts. Now, portable holograms. We have the Frame Arms logo, the Frame Arms Girl multi-assemble mechanical unit logo. We have the Durga 1 backdrop, which again, you kind of have to see above my head. The Durga, or not Durga 1, Durga I G backdrop. The Durga IGDQV backdrop. And yeah, I wish they had better previews for those. I hate having to preview it like that. It's so small. All right, we have the FA Girl Air Bike Dash. The FA Girl Air Bike Glide. All right, and now for emotes, we have Flying Base 3, Type 1, and Type 2. We have Flying Base 4, Type 1, even though I like that pose on Type 2, and Type 2. All right, and we have the Hersilver Alter G hair. This is hair from a previous cast set, or a hair that goes with a previous cast set. I don't know if we've gotten this hair before. It looks new. All right, that's really cool. And for that, it looks like you can take off the little bow blades. We have the B variant of the hair, which looks like it pulls the color from the base wear, maybe. And the bow blades are a bit different. We have the I can't say that. GBAV hair. Oh, okay, there we go. It's actually a very cute short hairstyle. And it looks like you can take off the, the whole headpiece, okay. Leaving a very cute short hairstyle. We have the Hertzfelger Alter or Ater head. Oh my goodness, I am butchering these names. I'm so sorry, chat. Oh my gosh, that looks cursed on my character. But yes, we have this head. We have the B variant. All right, and we have the Barrel Smasher. That head looks hilarious. This is for sword, partisan, double saber, soaring blades, wand, and a rod. Then we have the barrel smash, or I'm sorry, barrel assemble dagger, which this is for partisan. Is that wired lance? Yeah, wired lance. Dual blades, double saber, knuckles, soaring blades, wand, talus, and rod. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. All right. Oh, they're not letting me rest with these names, are they? All right, we have the adder body. I'm just not going to say the first part. Along with the adder arms and legs. There we go. All right, so the body part gets rid of the back piece. Arm parts, get rid of that piece. And the leg parts, get rid of the front and back pieces. It literally looks like you took the pieces off. That's pretty cool. All right, and now we have the V2 variants. Oh, I'm sorry, the V2 legs. And then we have the variant B for the body and the arms, which take the color a bit differently. For the V2 legs, let's see if anything different comes off. Oh, it looks the same to me. Yeah, it looks the same to me. All right, we also have the B variant of the legs, which are a bit different. The V2B. Let's see. That's with all the parts off. All right, we have the GBAV. That's a reset of the GBAV base wear. This was actually a base wear I really liked from the last collab. We have the GBAV2. Oh, also I forgot to show the parts for you guys. So for this one, you can hide the arm pieces and the little loop things on the hips and the chest. We have the B variant, B2. We have the V2B, which same parts come off. Or I'm sorry, we had the V2 and then this is the V2B. All right, we have the Adder GSVV base wear, which for that one, you can hide the arm pieces and the loops again. We have the 2 variant. The B variant. The B2 variant. The V2 variant. The V2 variant. Oh my goodness. The V2B. And we have the Adder G body, arms, and legs, which the body part hides the little white pieces on it, the like extension looking pieces. Arm parts hide the top and middle white pieces, and the leg parts hide the big top piece. We have the V2 legs, which don't have any ornament customization. All right, and then now we have some more accessories. Sorry, I was like, emotes? What are these called? Accessories. All right, so we have the backpack B, the leg armor, the leg armor B, the shoulders B, we have Adder shoulders instead of the G shoulders in the B variant of that. We have the G backpack and the B variant of that. That's actually really cool. The G glasses, G visor, G headgear, the B variant, we have the mag form, so cute little anime girl. And then of course the backdrops. So we have the Hresvelger, I think I said it right, Hresvelger Adder backdrop. We have the Adder G backdrop, the Adder G SVV, the GBAV backdrop, and that's everything. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our featured items. So start with the Durga body, arms, and legs. So for the body, right now there is one on the market. The scratch has been up for about an hour. Since it's 12:53, we didn't have maintenance today. So it's 53 minutes. The body, there's two on the market for 2.5 mil. This is actually, I feel like this is the rare time that you'll see a type 1 paying more than a mil for their fashion is cast parts. The Durga arms are 1.5. And the Durga legs, the highest is 5 mil, and then 3 on the market for 3.5 mil. All right, and if we go to the Durga IG basewear, the Durga IG basewear, right now there is quite a few on the market. The highest is 8 mil and the lowest is 6. I think this is probably going to stay relatively high. Maybe the V2 will be a little higher, but I really like the leg pieces on this, and I think most people do too. So we'll see, but it's probably going to keep its value. I would assume the B might be higher just because of how it takes the colors. You normally want the B variant. The DQV variant, which I think is probably my favorite, that one is on the market for 9 mil at the highest, 5 mil at the lowest. All right, the IG, that one is on the market for 10 mil, and that's the only one on the market. That's for the body. Let's see, arms and legs. For the arms, 9 mil at the highest, 6 mil at the lowest. These are going to be some expensive cast parts. The thing is, we don't get cast parts a lot, but when we do get them on AC scratches, they are very expensive on the market. All right, so let's see, for the legs, there's one set up for 9 mil. Honestly, a lot of these prices I think will stay the same. For the type 1, I think they might go down. The B variants of these I think might end up higher though, even if they're not technically featured items. Flying base 5. Oh, there's none on the market right now. I would guess that this would start maybe at like 10 mil. There's a lot of the flying bases, but I feel like people really like those emotes, so it's probably going to be anywhere between like 8 to 12 mil. I feel like it would be like average. All right, so Durga IG hair, none on the market. I think that's probably going to be around like 7 to 10 mil. There's quite a few hairstyles, so normally I would say about 10, but since there's a few, I think it might be a little bit lower. We might get a little lucky with the price there. The Durga one head, none on the market. I'm not really sure how to price that. Maybe a mil, I guess, if I'd have to guess. Probably 500k. It's featured, so it can't go any lower than that. But I feel like I could see a bunch of those sitting up there for 500k. It's a really cool head, but I feel like if this gets pulled a lot, I feel like if this gets pulled a lot, there's really not going to be enough people buying it out to keep the price high. Oh my goodness. Guys, thank you for bearing with me. By the way, I am exhausted. I have not been sleeping very well. Plus, Chrono started his marathon stream and I've been up with him for most of the day. So we're running on very little sleep right now. Normally I'm up at 4 in the morning, so I can't use that as an excuse anymore, but we are very tired today. All right, let's go ahead and continue. The Hail Rung camo. The harmonizer looks very strange. I didn't even realize it sunk up to your colors. Kind of reminds me of the weapon you get in Shadow the Hedgehog at the castle level. So it looks like there's one on the market for 100 mil. That is not going to be the price for it. I would guess maybe 25 mil. Camos are relatively high, so realistically it could be anywhere between 10 and 50 mil. But definitely not 100. All right, for the Allen Air rod, there's none on the market, but same thing. Kind of hard to price those. I think if I'd have to just ballpark a guess, it would probably start maybe at like 30 mil and sell for like 20, 25 mil. All right, and let's see. All right, let's see. So for the Air Girl or the Girl Air Bike Dash, highest is 20 mil, lowest is 6.5. I really don't know from that. I think it's a really cool dash, but I don't know how much of the demand is for that. That can drop pretty quickly if we get too many on the market, and there's already quite a few, so we'll have to see how those end up being bought out. Same thing for this too, the Glide. Yep, we have one at 20 and one at 3.8. So that's probably going to be one of those things that, since there's already so many on the market, it's probably going to drop down to like 1 or 2 mil. Which isn't bad, because I think it's a pretty cool Glide. Flying Base 3. All right. So for Flying Base 3, we have one up for 10 mil. That's not crazy. For a Flying Base emote, for a featured item, that's an emote. Yeah, that's not really crazy. Flying Base 4. This one, I'm actually surprised this one's not higher just because of the volleyball pose. But I mean, both of those poses are really good. So lowest is 5.6 mil, highest is 20 mil. Seems to be a trend with these. All right, we have the Velger Adder G hair. Right now, 10 mil at the highest, 8 mil at the lowest. That's not bad. If that drops, that would be awesome to see it at like maybe 5 to 7 mil. If it keeps like, if we keep getting more on the market than it sells, then maybe, but it's a pretty cute hairstyle, so I could see it selling for quite a bit and going above 10 mil. The B variant. All right, so 18 mil, the highest, 12 mil at the lowest. That's kind of what I thought I'd see the regular variant at as well. I think those may be like around, let's say 10 to 15 mil. All right, the GBAV hair. Highest is 200 mil, lowest is 14 mil. It's not gonna sell for 200 mil, not now at least. 14 mil sounds about right for a hairstyle like this. Maybe it'll drop down to like 10, 11 mil. Adds hair head. Highest is 20 mil, lowest is 15 mil. That is definitely gonna drop. I don't think there's gonna be enough cast players to get this item for it to keep its value if we get more on the market. But if it does keep its value, I could see this sitting maybe at like 1 to 3 mil. All right, Barrel Smasher. Highest is 15 mil, lowest is 8 mil. I actually thought it was all going to be a lot higher than that because, I mean, it's a camo. I think this is probably going to be the price for it, to be honest. I could see it staying at this price range pretty consistently. Sometimes a little higher at the bottom because these get bought out. Sometimes a little lower at the top because people are trying to down the prices, but I think it's going to be around here. I think we're looking at what the prices will be. All right, we have the Assemble Dagger, which right now, 8.7 mil. 6 mil at the lowest. Okay, I could see this dropping down to 4 if it's already 8 mil at the highest, 6 mil at the lowest. Maybe lower if not a lot of people want this camo. I think it's a pretty cool camo, but we'll see. All right, the At's hair body, arms and legs. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the body prices. All right, so 3.9 mil at the lowest, 5.4 mil at the highest. I think it's gonna drop, definitely. It's a type 1 cast part, but we don't get cast parts a whole lot, so it's probably not gonna drop under a mil. But I can see this probably settling at around 1.5 to like 2.5 mil. Same with the arms, to be quite honest. Oh, it's already dropped under, or it's already dropped to 1. So the arms, if it's already dropping this low, that's probably going to be sitting at 500k by the end of the day, maybe tomorrow. The Ater legs. All right, so there's none of those on the market. It's going to start pretty high probably because there's none on the market. Maybe like anywhere between 5 to 10 mil. But it's, once we get more of them, it's probably going to be the same thing. And it's going to either, if we get too many, drop at drop down to 500k, or it's going to be around like 1.5 mil. All right. The Hresvelger GBAV baseware. Highest is 4.5 mil, lowest is 2.8 mil. I'm actually surprised that this is already this low for type 1. That's kind of crazy. There's a big gap in between these, so it's probably going to be more of like the 4 mil price. Once this one gets bought out, I feel like people are going to keep listing it up here. All right, now we have the Hresvelger Ader G SVV baseware. Okay, so the highest is 5 mil, lowest is 3.1 mil. That's probably going to be the same price. If we get too many, it might drop down to maybe like 2 mil. But I think that's the price. The price we're looking at is probably going to be where it stays. All right, so we have the Hresvelger Ater G body, arms, and legs. The body is 45 mil at the lowest and 100 mil at the highest. I am going to be totally honest, that price just caught me off guard, that there's so many on the market and it's settling this high. I don't know what to expect for that. I don't know what to put on that. I would assume that it would go lower, but if it's sitting already this high, who knows? I think it's gonna have to go lower because there's not too many people who are gonna pay that much for it, like that many people to sell all these off the market. But I mean, we don't get cast parts a whole lot, and these are very good cast parts. Usually when we go from no cast parts to insanely good cast parts, they sit really, really high on the market. 45 mil, I think, is a stretch. That's definitely going to drop, but hey, what do I know? I didn't expect to see it sitting at that price like that. So for the arms, 70 mil at the highest and 7 mil at the lowest. Wow, the duality of the personal shop. Yeah, it's probably gonna be around this. I could see it dropping a little bit lower. With the price of the body, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if these are gonna buy out now and then they're gonna be sitting higher, but I think it's gonna drop lower than this, especially for the arms. The body is one thing, but the arms are different. All right, so these are the legs. The legs 20 mil and 20.5 mil and 2.5 mil. What is going on? Are these people doing it on purpose? This is very strange. Yeah, I don't, man, maybe we don't get cast parts a lot because like this is throwing me for a loop. Yeah, I can see this sitting more closer to like this price realistically, but we'll see what happens because if this gets bought out, it could sit at this price. But it seems like these are kind of stacking on the market, so I could see this being around like the 2, maybe back up to 4 mil price. All right, and that is everything. Wow, whew. I will admit, being tired, that was not a very easy scratch to cover, but thank you guys for sticking it out with me through this video. I know we had a hard time there with some of the pronunciations and variations of things because this was a very intense scratch to say the least. A little disappointed at the bonuses with having such a good scratch ticket that people would probably really want to pull on. Whether it be to make Meseta, because I mean cast parts don't come around often. You can sit on those to make some Meseta, or just to get the parts. So a little disappointed with the bonuses. There should have been something in there to reward the people who do like scratch and spend like $90 on it, but Hey, it is what it is. There are some really, really good cast parts there. I don't know what my favorite is at all. I think it's definitely one of the newer ones. It was like the, I'm actually gonna go back and look really quick before we end off this video. I think it was this one. This is probably my favorite. The Durga IG DQV baseware. But yeah. Oof, yeah, the pronunciation, so many featured items, so many items on the Scratch in general. That was a little bit rough to get through being tired, but thank you guys for watching this, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the items on the Scratch ticket. I hope you guys are excited, those of you cast players. I know we've got a cast day coming up in a few weeks, the second week of November, so hope you guys are getting ready because everyone's going to be stepping up their fashion with new cast parts. But yes. Anyway, let me know what your favorite cast parts are, or your favorite part of the Scratch in general. You might like one of the basewares. I know I'm gonna pick up one of the basewares for sure. But yes. All right, look cute and stay cool. Bye.